Hey, what up, guys? This video, go back here another video. Talk about the subject above. If you're watching this on YouTube, down below if you're watching it on your phone. Uh, you know, but before I do all that, like always, I want to get my manga and comic picks for this week, as well as some other stuff. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, the first one we got off for manga pick is, and I may be saying the name wrong, it's Pergarita when Chaos and Dynamite. I guess that was when Dynamite tried to relaunch the series. Now I thought it was the original, because it's a little cheap and rarely bent, and I bought it like off, used off Amazon, but not Amazon. I bought it used off Barnes and Noble's website, the online store, very cheap. But because apparently the original is really hard to get, but being a Christian, um, I enjoy it even though it's like there's a lot of like fighting demons, the angels, Lucifer's in this, and everything. But I gotta say, she is one hot, sexy lady, she devil. Like I would almost forsake my soul just to get in her pants. But it's definitely very cool, and she's just a bad she devil. So that's your thing. Read into it. Definitely pick up the relaunch. Yeah. So the second one only got really two manga picks this week. Um, the first one I'm in the middle of reading. I finished Pergarita. It is He Is My Master Volume 1. I got it very cheap. And it's just basically this 14-year-old, because the age, because that's kind of weird in Japan. Gets these two sister maids hired to work for him, and they get on these wacky shenanigans and everything. They have a pet alligator named Poochie, and just wackiness ensues. And they got this like very cheap for like maybe a penny. It was very very cheap, but just a very good funny comic read. Lots of edgy. I was like, if you're really into maids, which I think I am, because I know I watch a lot of maids animes or animes that have maids, tenses, ladies versus butlers, and a couple others. So I might just like the French maids, sexy look, find out myself. But they're very very funny read, and if you're always an edgy fan looking. Which before I get to my last manga pick, I actually found this for $1 at the bargain bin at half price books, and that is the anime of He Is My Master. Now I tried to find this online. I was very lucky to get this for $1 bargain bin. It was like on clearance. This goes for like at least $12.99 online. They never released. They never English dubbed it, so it's all in Japanese. It's only 12 episodes, but it's definitely a collector's item. Never made a Blu-ray cut. It's Sentai Films. So I guess there's always that chance they could do it, but Sentai Films owns it. It needs to be Gainax was original studio, as well. Apparently, it's TBS Animation, whatever that is. I was like, that'd be something to look into. It's like, is that the same TBS as Ted Turner's TBS? TV 14, blah blah blah. But just like maids, definitely check out. Like I found this was amazing. The disc is in and everything. So definitely cool. So I got a couple more things, but my last manga peek for this week is, again, I just bought this online very cheap at a thrift store on Amazon, and that is for the New World #5. Yes, Bag of New World. These are really hard to find apparently. Well, maybe not so much of a shop like that, but they're hard to find because they're still kind of newish. So they're hard to find cheap and used. But if anyone knows, for the New World, the story continues with that. The quest. I haven't started reading this volume yet, but if it's really like the last 4 volumes, definitely pick up with the action and suspense and thriller and gore and everything else in between. But definitely, if you're really big into like a mature, despite it says age 16 and up, which really feels like it should be 18 and up, but again, anime's age limit, Japan's age limit. That's why Vertical Inc. or Incorporated which this Pikachu was too, from New York, printed in Canada. Huh? That's interesting. But yeah, recommend by UK Anime Network. If you're into like venture, like more adult horror, not really. Well, it's a little bit of horror, but adult, kind of dark adventure, dark fantasy adventures. Definitely pick it up. There's a little bit of gore too, not too much, not as much as some animes and mangas. It's also animated too, which is a lot lighter than the manga, but the anime is still good too. As well as because it's based off the novel series. But talking about gore and horror and stuff, because I watched Devilman and Cyber 00. Air 18 is kind of really dark, and some other big horror gore stuff. And that wasn't a really main discussion on it, but since we're on the topic, let's talk about it. So I watch a lot of sometimes darker stuff, but when in season 1 Terraform Business stuff, something that's really really heavy. Helps in the Ultimate again. There's another big heavy gore anime. Not the first season of Hellsing. Fuck that bitch ass shit. Bitch ass pussy ass shit. But this series is really hardcore, and it's always been hardcore. And the original is always gonna be better. But that is the video game I picked up, Berserker, Band of Hawk. Now I would say, yeah, I'll see the I am very ignorant of what Berserk is, because I was never too big in the anime or the manga. I heard the manga is some cool stuff, and I'm always I'm interested, but I'm not interested enough to read it, just to look through it. Plus, those issues are really, really more. They're 20 issue, where manga used to be $5.99 one volume. Now it's all the way up to $12.99. And even Berserk's, the most of that, it's $20 for one issue. So it's eesh. But because I'm a Dynasty Warriors fan, look more to Dynasty Warriors as we go into. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing this Berserk, which I have been playing, and I'm still in the middle of it, not knowing much about it, but they're very good, fun hack and slasher of the Dynasty Warriors genre, the Musou games, Omega Force, whatever it's called. But yeah, if you like Dynasty Warriors hack and slash scenes and just blood and gore, if you're just a fan of Berserk, check it out. Definitely solid gameplay so far. Again, I don't know a lot about the anime Berserk, so like I said, it's all new to me, but it's just the gameplay is fun, and you get to fight demons and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Demons and monsters. So that's pretty much it for the week. I know I'm running longer than I wanted to in this video, but one more thing before I get to the topic, as in hand. Again, I found this with He Is My Master and bargain bin for $1. That is a Fatal Fury, the first Fatal Fury double impact DVD. Again, this is never made a Blu-ray, and this is really hard to find. If you find it online, it can go pretty high. But I found this, and it's dubbed in English, and it has the Japanese version with subtitles and too. But just continues kind of the first story of, if you're a Fatal Fury fan, already what happens, and it's just that animated, but definitely a cool grab. I enjoy it. Some people may rag on it. Some of the lines for the American version come off a little jaded, but in Terry's Japanese voice, I never really liked either. I think some people like just the fact that, ironically, the stupidity of it. But that goes hand in hand with playing the new King of Fighters. I like the new King of Fighters. I really hopped on when it came to the PS3 back again, because before I was always a Street Fighter guy. I was on and off in SNK, because it just makes a mini, and I was more of a Street. But I enjoyed this anime. Fatal Fury is always good. SNK and then make is good. King of Fighters is good. So definitely you can get your hands on this or find it somewhere. Watch it out just for kicks, because if you just want a good fashion ass kicking, action, old school action anime movie, because it's a double feature, this one. But if you can watch the first one, the second, or any of them, definitely go check out. Plus Mai's, and this is always hot, and she's itchy for that. But yeah, just want to get out there. Getting close to the 10-minute mark. It's probably a long video. I just wanted to address things. Talk about Oscars real quick. Something that happened this weekend. It was cool that the supporting actor for Moonlight got nominated. I was like, okay, so we black people are getting more nominated. And again, I'm mixed. I know I don't look like it. People are like, oh, you're black. You don't look like it. I'm mixed. I'm part black. But that was cool. As usual, Zootopia won. Suicide Squad won for best makeup and hair, which that was kind of cool. I liked it. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know Star Trek. I was thought Star Trek was gonna get it because if you see the new Star Trek movie that came out this year, I was like, wow. It was visually like cool makeup, but Suicide Squad, which I was like, okay, I guess that's cool. It's still kind of cool, despite everyone lukewarm thing about Suicide Squad. Was like I personally liked it, but it's cool that they got at least award for that, nothing else. But the funniest thing about it was the whole mix up at the very last of Best Pictures thing. I was like, and I know like there's been some shaky things about La La Land. I know it's Hollywood, it's generic, always in Hollywood, it's LA, so they get a lot of awards. Which La La Land did get a lot of awards, being a musical, and musicals usually don't get nominated stuff. But and it still got like a lot of like great stuff. It got Best Director, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, but it just didn't get Best Picture, which was cool. Like Moonlight got that. I was like, okay, again, more black actors, more black stuff is. Now I haven't seen La La Land or Moonlight. I have friends that have seen those movies, but me personally, I can't say I've seen it. So maybe I don't have a dog in this fight. But it was just kind of it's like okay, Moonlight, because I've read stuff about Moonlight and stuff, and I kind of like have an idea what's about. It's like cool that got recognized. But it was just kind of funny the mix up that happened. If you don't know about it, it was I thought funny. It was like it wouldn't be the first time Academy had the mix up. Everyone forgets it wasn't the Academy's fault, but I remember the presenter back in the Golden Globes when I get that she was an older actress and she was like Gladiator, and it wasn't even the winner, but like the fact that she did that, so that's funny. This time they said it was the Academy that messed up. They gave Warren Beatty the wrong envelope, so all love to you, Warren Beatty. Sorry that happened to you. I was like, it's not his fault. He's a good actor too. I liked him. I liked him in the movie Shampoo. Of course, he's also in Bonnie and Clyde. That's where he was after with his co-host. But Warren Beatty, he's not a bad actor. I don't know how his politic side stand, but that's a different discussion. But just some people make mistakes, and it was just like, wow, they never messed up that bad. And to me, it's quite funny, But I just want to get that out there. So you can kind of long 13-minute mark. This video go signing off. You guys take care. Shout out to my peeps. Again, doing side projects and stuff, and just letting you guys know. So the one the peace. Rest in peace, Bill Paxton. Let me address it right. I was like, Bill Paxton, Fun Twister, Weird Science, the latest Edge of Tomorrow, Aliens franchise. He's been in a lot of stuff, but he was also in Terminator. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, he wasn't Terminator. What was he? He was in Predator. My bad. Predator 2. He was in Predator 2, so kind of cool. But rest in peace, Bill Paxton. That 61 is kind of young. I don't know if he had health problems. If he was a former drug. I don't know what the story is, but I just see him pass away. And rest in peace, Bill Paxton. The Dwan the Peace. You guys take care.